Hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. So this is one of those videos I've been wanting to make for a while, but never really felt like I had an opportunity to. In this case, it kind of just happened naturally at the end of one of my streams. Uh, Me and a few chatters were talking about Dark Souls, and we kind of went over our experiences. And I felt like just cutting it down into a small video. Although one of the chatters, for some reason, will not appear in my multi stream on screen, there is an additional person. He gets mentioned here and there, but there's some issue with the program I use that a few of the chatters don't always appear in the multi chat. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I see your message. Favorite NPC? You know, you want to say favorite NPC. I can tell you the NPC I killed that everyone hates me for. Don't blame me, alright? You know what? If we're just chatting for now, I'll bigger the screen and we can mute this for now. Since we're just chatting, I don't feel like the game needs to be open. Let me. So, is it really my fault that, like, I saw a dude with the sword and I went stab, stab? Is it my fault? I don't know, you know. Did I kill Solaire and did I beat Dark Souls 1 using Solaire's sword? Maybe. Yes. Absolutely. But you know, sometimes that's how things go. You know, sometimes you have to kill you have to kill a comrade to use his weapon to beat every boss in the game. And that's how that went. Yeah, so for me, also I'm closing this out now, so yeah, if we're just chatting for a bit. Let me see, your message still didn't pop up, right? That's very annoying. I need to figure out why yours is being an exception. But at least I can just keep both chats open. Uh no, he didn't attack me. I attacked him for no reason. Have you I hope you realize that. I was a dick. I know I was a dick. I accept that I was a dick. I just don't like that everyone makes it seem like I'm the worst person ever for doing so. It's not my fault. He was in my way. Uh yeah, no. So Lair literally didn't attack me. I just went out of my way to like the first thing I did when I got played Dark Souls 1 was I killed one of the NPCs that was a vendor by like I just said okay, I'm fighting this dude. And then I found out afterwards I like killed off a whole marketplace. So I was like, well, that was a mistake. I didn't know you could. Uh yeah, and the first game I played was Elden Ring out of the series. uh Sorry, I'm dumb. Tell me what PFP means again. I forget. Uh and no, I played Elden Ring first, and that's where like when I beat it originally, I was like, you have to do two more run throughs to get platinum. Oh, I didn't even realize your profile picture was Sigward. I know who you're talking about. I don't think I ever actually killed him. I worked with him to get his whatever you need, because part of his quest is part of the platinum. Like some items, like I think it's like a gesture you get from him. The gestures were the worst thing in the platinum was definitely I'd say oh yeah, he's a cool NPC, but I'd say the worst part of the platinum was getting the gestures, and the other one was definitely all the weapons. I say that because some of the weapons, like the drop rate was absolute dog shit. Like it was like 0.01%. So even with your things that boost luck and drop rate, you still had like a 0.8%, like you still had like point 0 something percent to get the item. So like one of the games I had to get the trident. The trident literally took me hours with all the stuff you could do to improve your drop rate. Just hours hoping, just killing the same NPCs at a bonfire until it like eventually dropped. It was miserable. Um yeah, I mean that's what I mean where it's like it did make me go insane. But I met some cool people along the road, so it's just like Hollow Knight, where it's like I mean I don't regret it. Like at least I got to meet some cool people, and yeah, I mean it was a fun journey. It was just kind of like again playing these games and stuff is fun, but I really like enjoy interacting with the community and like even right now I'm having fun. Like I enjoy just talking and chilling sometimes. I can actually see your message now, Madara. It's like I have the chat open on my side. I didn't see you respond aside from the one thing you mentioned with the plat. For some reason, your message does not appear in the like multi chat. I'm gonna have to figure that out after stream. But I can still see your message if you have a question or have something to say. It's just I'm looking at a separate chat for you. Because I don't know why it's not showing your message. But yeah, as I was saying, it's nice to like just get to know people and like interact and I don't know, I had fun. Like I have fun doing that. I like Hollow Knight has been so much fun. You lag for okay, got you. I don't know. Hollow Knight has been so much fun for me specifically because the community's been so interactive. Like that's not generally the case. I've streamed and I get like one or two people to talk here and there. But like Hollow Knight has had so many people like actually just like chill and talk and just vibe. It's a lot of fun for me. The DLC of Elden Ring is the only thing I really have up on for Elden Ring on my I got you, Madara. That's reasonable. I can understand having fun. I don't know if I still like want a plat. We'll see. And the DLC is like one of the few things I have up for my YouTube channel. Most of Elden Ring, and so the exception to my Soul series when it comes to my platinum, which I also don't really say go and watch because they were streamed in a lot lower quality. I had them on my PS5 or PS4, and I was streaming directly off of it. So and my actual like PlayStation headset is where the recording was coming from. So it's very low quality. Uh, but I do have the Elden Ring DLC playthrough on there. Uh, the only games that are missing are the Bloodborne and I think Bloodborne and Elden Ring both games and maybe Dark Souls 1, all of them I streamed as I played through them, but they didn't get like VODs and I didn't cut them down. And when it comes to the best quality, it'd be the Sekiro playthrough. Because when I got to Sekiro, I had my capture card and I had my PC by then. So I still played it on PS5, but I had my things to help improve the quality. But in regards to the Elden Ring DLC, I suffered, as everyone else did. I went through the first portion where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this without a mimic. And I got through like, I think half the main bosses in the DLC, so like maybe 3 out of 7 or whatever it was. And then I went back and I was like, you know what, fuck this, no, I'm gonna use my shit. And I used a mimic and then beat the remaining bosses. And yeah, I mean, sometimes, again, I always say, I think, currently suffering. Rusted. Yeah, some people are just built different. It couldn't be me. Like, oh, I thought you meant he rushed it as in like he got to the end quick, but you're saying he's struggling now? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I say, I've always said that with when it comes to yeah, he's missed so many. Damn. Yeah, I mean that's what I did. I fucked up and I got to Radon with less fragments, so I said, you know what, fuck this shit. I went around and started collecting them. I was like, fuck my pride. If I don't collect them, I'm never gonna get this done. And even when it came to Radon, I could get through his whole first phase uh, without a mimic or anything. It always came to a second phase that it was pretty much blinding light all the time that fucked me up as to why I needed the mimic to begin with. Because if it wasn't so much like you can't see, then maybe I would have tried harder to avoid using one. But damn. I mean, I always use a bleed build. My thing is I use the so what I have is I have the shield on my black that has the bleed effect on it. I don't remember what the shield is. It's the one with like the spikes off of it. See ya, Waffle. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice having you. Um, but it was the shield on my back with bleed on it, the one that has like spikes on it. I don't remember the name. And then the weapon I use is the twin blade, gargoyle twin blade, with bleed on it. I think I used in the regular playthrough. I just used that. In the DLC, I added seppuku so that I could just stab myself and increase the. Thanks. Yeah, so in the DLC I learned about seppuku and was like, yeah, I stabbed myself and was scared you were gonna say rivers of blood. No, I don't even. Favorite Elden Ring rep in Elden Ring. Actually, I think I went through a good chunk of the game with just a normal broadsword. Because Elden Ring was my first Dark Souls game, so I didn't know you were. Oh my god. Uh you're gonna make me turn the camera off of me. Uh yeah, I mean I went through most of the beginning. Can you use the broad? Oh my god, bro. uh went through the I think a decent chunk with the broadsword, and then I was told about like, hey, you should switch your build and stuff from like friends, because I was struggling and I didn't know you weren't expected to like. I thought that was normal. I didn't think that was unusual to like use use like just a broadsword. I thought that was how you play. I never played Dark Souls or any of the other games, so yeah. I mean, eventually when I switched it over, oh my gosh, it felt like amazing. Thank you, I appreciate. But but yeah, I mean, I always think about if I'm gonna go back at any point and play it again, and I'm like, maybe, we'll see. Again, I've said this multiple times, and I feel like I say it too often, but I don't want to become a Souls only channel or like become a Souls channel, because the thing is, I want to be variety. I want to try to get like jump around, play different games. I want to do reviews. There's so many things I want to talk about. So I feel like going back and doing it again might just lock me in a box. But maybe after I've done some other games. And I could never get behind great swords. The whole reason I went with the twin blade is because I've always been a speed over strength kind of player. I could never do the whole slow hits but more frequent stuns because I'd rather have quick hits with the bigger chance of bleed. That's how I played through all of the Dark Souls series after that too. Every game I played, I made a bleed build. Except I don't think one had bleed. Pretty sure Dark Souls 1 did not have bleed. Alright, and after that point, we kind of started talking about Funkos for a bit, and I felt like it was better off to just make that its own video. So thanks for watching, and hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.